is Kevin Kane. I am the organizing director at Citizen Action of Wisconsin. I am so thrilled to not only be here with all of you, but to have spent so much time working with you outside of this building and the work that we are going to do together once we leave here today. Yeah. Like most of you, at some point in my life, I've been a patient. I also happen to be the son of a nurse, the grandson of a nurse, the grandson of... Healthcare has been a major part of my family's history and a major part of their employment and a major part of the ability for me to be in the middle class. And I'm so empowered to see all of you here because I've heard a lot of people refer to what is happening here, and not just here, but across the state and across the country, as somehow the progressive version of a Tea Party. Yeah. I think that's wrong for two reasons. The first is that we are the majority. And the second is, unlike them, we will not have the Koch brothers and the tobacco industry and all the rest. That allows them to do the disruptive activities they do. We on our own go to town halls. We on our own go to events like this. We write, we call, we show up. Absolutely. You have heard today a number of terms brought up by a couple of the speakers here today, something known as an organizing co-op. If you already are a member of our organizing co-op, would you please raise your hand? Great. The rest of you may be wondering, what the heck is that? That's okay. We learned after the 2014 election that we needed to organize in a different way. We needed to build an organization that wasn't decided by someone writing a giant check, by a foundation, by a large donor, because we do not have the ability to write a $50,000 check. I can maybe give you a $50 one, right? But there's far more of us than there are of them. And we needed to figure out a way where we could organize in every community, hire local staff that know how to get to the highway from here.
Very good.
That don't disappear the week after the election.
Yes.
And are not based solely on issues, but on the relationships and the organization and the partnerships that we will build across communities, across professions, across all of that. Yeah, let's tell you how. Our organizing cooperative is built on a simple idea that we will work to build something that will last for the long haul, to fight on the issues, not just immediate, but long term, to have an infrastructure that will have local leaders, local professional organizers who are paid not by giant donors, but by people like yourself, who say a $20 contribution per month allows you to have someone who works for you and actually has to respond to you. This theory we came up with in 2015, and we tried it, and we said, what if we could kickstart a new organization? We tried it here in Milwaukee first, and we were successful. You saw the hands go up. We tried it again in western Wisconsin, in a place that was far more rural than I'm used to. And again, it worked. We tried it in northeast Wisconsin, Appleton and Green Bay. And this most recent Tuesday, we just did it again in Wausau. Wow. Woo! Our vision today is that the doctors, the nurses, the community health workers, the direct care workers, the medical professionals, no matter what letters come after your name, are going to join together with the rest of us. Patients, community members, citizens, organizational leaders, union or non-union. Because healthcare is not a 3-month protest. Healthcare, the right to guarantee it to all of us, is at minimum a 4-year fight, and let's be honest, probably a little longer. Yeah. But I think it's worth it. Yeah. I would like to think that some of us will join people like Dr. Seth, people like Mary, people like Roxana, to help us join and build an organization of doctors, nurses, medical professionals, and patients. And I ask you, if you think there is something to this, let's kickstart this movement together. Our motto is built on everyday Americans helping to start and hire and fund and launch their own organization that they control, that they elect leaders, that they decide what we fight for, not just now, but for the long haul. But we're not going to go down a road that we can't necessarily win. So we will only move forward if we find 250 people, really half the room, right? And we're not starting from zero. We've already been having meetings all over the place. We want to know if you will join us today. That would be amazing. If you cannot and you need to think it over, fine. But we will only move forward if we actually find enough people to prove that this work can be done, that we can take it and draw attention to the elected officials who think they can just ignore us, to the pharmaceutical corporation who think they can just outlast us. We will be here fighting for as long as it takes.
Today we're partnering with Citizen Action again to build on the success of the Affordable Care Act on our way hopefully to a single-payer system.
How many people here wish they knew that healthcare providers had their back in this fight? So the healthcare providers in this room are signing up to stop this madness and protect our patients. We view it as an ethical responsibility. We're joining with patients and businesses to keep Americans now favor the ACA than any time since its approval. We have stalled the crazy Republican proposals, and now it's time to kill them and toss their offense out. And how are the people mean uniting over a long haul over some pretty complicated stuff? And that's why the doctors and nurses in this room and other healthcare professionals are going to meet you in the Citizen Action Healthcare for All Organizing Cooperative. We're going to put our dollars down and hire a full-time organizer so we can be Cooperative. Forward, Wisconsin! Yeah.